Joining us is Lee Washington and boyfriend Joe Pugh, who were sitting in the front row of that Smiler carriage. I mean, we're talking about it being 9 months ago, less than a year ago. Does it feel like yesterday to you, or is it so life-changing that you always can't think of before then?
It's a bit of both. Like, it seems like only yesterday, but then when you think about it and how far we've come, it seems like ages ago, so it's a weird one.
What's your sense, Joe, about the fact that this ride that changed both your lives forever, is going to be reopened to the general public tomorrow?
Well, I think it would have been a bit unrealistic if we'd have both said, I don't think it's ever going to reopen again, because I think it always was going to. But if people choose to go on it, then that's that's up to them. We've moved on personally. And we're just trying to get over it and taking every day as it comes, and staying positive and stuff. But
if you'd had your way, though, if you could have had your way, would you have said, look, we'd rather this never gets ridden again?
I would have preferred for it to be closed, yeah, probably.
Yeah, because there's so much emotion surrounding it for you, isn't it? Regardless of how many safety checks have been done, it's going to be impossible for you to view that ride in the same way. It was a strange thing for you, because you'd known each other for a few weeks as a couple, hadn't you? But it was kind of your first proper date.
Kinda, yeah. It were like, we've been on like little dates, but this were like as major like first outing.
So how has it been for the two of you since, both having gone through something so dramatic? Has it helped that you've been able to support each other?
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's definitely brought us like close together. And like if we have down days or whatever, we can speak to each other about it, and
we both kind of understand them, yeah. So it's a lot easier.
And in terms of your rehabilitation, and how is all of that going, Leah?
Yeah, it's going well. Like, I get to a good point and then something will happen, and then it like brings you back down, and then you'll get to another good point and then you'll get down again. So it's like a bit of a rollercoaster.
Yeah. It's a good way of describing it, but it just seems like a sort of a painful phrase, really.
Yeah,
it's a mental injury as well as physical. When I was speaking to my counsellor, I had stuff that just weren't right in my mind, and she'd said it might be advisable to go back and try and put bits together. And when I did go back, it helped 100%.
In what way?
I think it would just, I don't know, because in my mind I thought that something happened, but it didn't. Like, I thought that we'd gone round so many loops, but actually we'd only gone round a few less.
Help with your memory and
yeah, it helped a lot with piecing things together.
Yeah. How have you been emotionally as well? How has it affected you in that way?
I think we're being better than people would probably expect. Just trying to keep positive all the time and actually realising how far we've come and how well we have actually done.
I think it's as parents that have struggled most with like emotional stuff, so I think we kind of help them because we're so positive. We like help them and make them understand that we are fine, we're still here, and we've got to move on. So.
And what about hopes for the future, Leah? And you looking down the line and what you're going to be doing, and sort of the two of you together?
We're not sure. We'll just see how things go.
Yeah.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on and talk to you and share your thoughts about it. Obviously, it's going to be a tough day for you tomorrow, but we'll be thinking of you, and continued good luck with the rehabilitation and the process. It's going to be slow, but you've got the right attitude. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.